Dude, I should play some drum and bass, Clear the energy. I love that sound. It's insurers do me spoon. Grand Rising, let me take some walk first before I start. You know my little crystal water bottle, guys. It's cute, isn't it? Inside there, let me show you. Inside here is healing crystals. So it energizes the water. It's cute, isn't it? Actually, we put it on the floor. I don't want to knock it over. If some of you going for a what do you call it? I think it's called a recalibration. And I say that purely because you just may be a little extra tired, maybe slightly forgetful, maybe, how can I say, a bit of clumsiness. Like you can trip over fresh air. Yeah, we all been there. It's literally like your, how can I say, it's also an upgrade, but it's also like a recalibration. So just go with the flow. Nothing to worry about. If it was, you'd know. I believe some of you received some good news. Good for you. I'm happy for you. Let's go. Okay, what is my collection now? This Grand Rising. Ooh, oh dear. Oh dear. So something's being exposed about and it's in the reverse, so this tells me this is negative. The negative intentions of King of Swords in the reverse. And the upright is of honor in the reverse is, I would say, a narcissist, a warlock, a habitual liar with a heavy Jezebel spirit. This type of person is so ego-driven. Do you know what I get from this energy? They'll push their wand in anything. Let's talk about it. They will push their wand in anything. This is someone that loves deflection. And it's a project and deflect. Project and deflect. Project and deflect. This is someone that likes to project and deflect. This is someone that's is a very big emotional manipulator. But their whole existence is a facade. Literally. And you're about to be exposed. What's the T? Collective. What's the T? Now I'm not getting, even though I know you can have females in male energy, But I'm not getting that. I'm getting this is a blatant man with a lot of secrets. A lot of secrets that are literally spilling out. Yeah. This is how they deflect, you see. When you see through someone's BS, instead of them owning up and taking accountability, this is the type of person that would then go on a smear campaign. Yeah. And everything that they are, everything that they've done nefarious, they will switch the roles and be like, oh, well, this person did this and that person did that, lies. Because if you go back in this person's history, yeah, they've done the same thing to everybody. They've said the same thing about everybody. So at what point do you think to yourself, hold on a minute, how could you have zero blame? Make it make sense. Because we all know nobody's perfect. Exactly. Let's talk about it. What about this King of Swords in the reverses? Nefarious intention, spirit, intention. Ooh, you don't want me talking, huh? Oh well. That's my job. Ooh. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Liar, liar. You know, blue is your throat chakra, so blue is what you express. So this is basically someone's been exposed as a liar. A compulsive, habitual liar. Okay? A liar and a thief. They either pay others to collaborate that lie, or they pay people to keep silence. This is someone that shows off. This is a bragger. This is also a user. This is someone that goes around. Do you know what this person does? I tell you exactly what this person does. This is someone that is so low vibrational, yeah. They prey on feminine energy. This is a straight up warlock. A down low DL warlock. Point blank period. So whether his minions are that want to keep his little dirty secret, you're all going down together. Yeah. And because the fact of his DL, really, love who you love, innit? Do you understand? But you draw the line at when you do shit like make up like someone else's is actually the characters that you've always had. This is someone that always likes to blame somebody else. It's never their fault. This is someone that's always the victim. A perpetual victim is what I'm getting from this. They ain't no victim. They are the perpetrator. This person is a huge predator. And trigger warning, nobody's off limits. This is the type of person that will trouble kids. I said it blatantly. Yeah, they don't care. Nobody's off limits at all. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Now you ain't got no money, and what about it? So not only that, you're reckless with money. You steal feminine energy to manifest. Do you understand? And then if that person chooses to speak their truth, you try to destroy them. You're nasty. You're literally the devil in disguise. The only thing that I can guarantee you'll be missing is the horns and a tail. Let's talk about it. Yeah, exactly. That's how you was gaining strength, by stealing feminine sexual energy. So this is someone that maybe they love one night stands, quickies. This is someone that's definitely not faithful. Absolutely not. Being faithful is not in their it's not on their list. It's not in their DNA. Absolutely not. See, this is the type of person that's probably always catching STDs. Maybe they do actually have an STD. Maybe that's their karma to have an incurable STD. But I can guarantee you this person will still go around and deliberately infect people. Do you understand? But we all know, yeah, with STDs, men, say for instance, even if that person caught, whatever woman that person caught it from, or man, let's just say that, yeah. Because a woman's womb is up on the inside, obviously that infection is going to take longer before she actually comes to any realization. But with a man, you'll know within the first few days to a week, guaranteed. So he knew. This is a deliberate thing. I can guarantee you, with someone he was sneaking around with, that infected him. That's what you get. That's what you get. Yeah. So they also like to go back to people from their past. So it's literally like they go on like a triangulation of, they jump from bed to bed to bed to bed to bed. So once they've sucked one person dry and that person has no use for them, they already got the new supply. So they start the discard stage. Do you understand? Then they go to the new supply and tell the same lies that they told the first supply. Do you get it? Yeah, that's what they do. Pathetic. Look at that. And remember, indigo is the intentions, purple is the universe, and orange is sexual energy. So this is someone that you could just call them, I would call them spiritual vampire. This is someone that goes around preying on females. So they like to go back to past relationships. Literally. And then some of you must be thinking to yourself, hold a minute. Why am I always forgiving someone that does me so dirty? I'll tell you why. Because of that encounter you had with him, however short it was, they also do sex magic on you, they also do love magic on you, and they also attach a spiritual cord to you. Do you ever wonder why to yourself, hold a minute, if this man's so abusive, he thieves from me, he lies to me, gives me STDs, he'll disappear for a few months and then come back with some sob story. Oh, I'm going to do better. I'm going to treat you the way you should be treated. And you can't seem to tell this man to F off. Have you ever wondered why? Oh, yeah, that's that powerful black magic kicking in. Exactly. And it's more prevalent if you're unaware. But there are ways of breaking this. But you'll have to book a reading. Okay? Yeah, a lot of us have experienced this ourselves, in all honesty. Yeah. Funny that, isn't it? It's literally like they go back to what's comfortable. So this is someone that doesn't take accountability. So those people that are defending the lies, also they pretend to be an emperor in the upright. Spirit is on a rampage today, boy. So really and truly, yeah, think of it logically. If you was of honor and you was a genuine emperor in the upright, do you understand? You would keep your word, you would be of honor, and you're not promiscuous. Make it make sense. You definitely don't go around having like attaching spiritual cords to multiple different females to drain them. So if you ever wonder why you may have started to like feel sad, depressed, your skin starts to break out, it's this person. Do you know what this person would do? Is like they would leave you at your worstest moment to move on to the new supply, yeah? But don't get it twisted, this person would be stalking you. Secretly stalking you. So if you stay down, they have no interest. They'll make sure you stay down. So that way you have no way of exposing them. But God forbid, if you heal and get your energy back, oh yes. They then start planning and plotting ways to try and get their way back in. So it's like a consistent pattern with people like this. Literally. And also this person's got grey. So this is an older person. This is a person that should know better. Again, I've said this before. Maturity doesn't come with age. Just someone that's very childish. Literally. I'm surprised this person isn't walking around with a dummy and diapers. Do you understand? I'm surprised they're not walking around with a dummy and diapers. Extremely immature. They like to throw a tantrum. But their biggest skill is, and actually, do you know what? It's sick. It's very, very twisted, collective. They get off on it. They get off on trying to tear down a strong feminine energy. It don't matter how long it takes. It's literally like that's what they put all their energy into doing. So they can ignore and deflect from their own wounds and their own growth. This is someone that will mirror who you are. So that you think, oh, I found my match. No, boo-boo. You just found a demonic blood-sucking vampire that's well into spell work. Well versed on spell work. Yeah. This is what we do. And suck people dry off their resources. Literally, like, there's a group of them that do this. So they almost like converse. I don't know if it's like once a week or every weekend. They meet up. Do you understand? To discuss their conquests. This is someone that's always trying to outdo the next person. You could call, do you know what? I don't know what I'm getting. You could call this like a feminine Hunger Games. Like a group of men that all have the same, they all share one common agenda. They don't really like women. They see females, especially people that are in their own lane, doing their own shit, providing for themselves. These are the people that like to suck on the most. But don't get twisted. They make up to the next person like, oh yeah, well, I was this loving, doting partner. I gave them the no, you didn't. Stop lying. Because you're in the reverse. So that tells me, yeah, you're a couch potato, you're a slob, you don't do nothing. You expect to be waiting on hand and foot. I'm surprised you even wipe your own ass at this point. Do you understand? That's who this person is. Oh. So they're in a group of men that say that, oh, they're on demon time. So this individual could, whether this is their partner in crime, could be a family member. Oh, I just heard one of their kitchen witches. Okay. So this is one of their kitchen witches that they have some type of past connection with. So this may be someone that, I don't know if they started off together, if they were just like friends with benefits, or if there's a thing where this person could be part of this group. But there's some type of collaboration, definitely collaboration. These people have been doing this for a long time. A long time. Remember, this color is universal. Oh, so they travel around doing this. However they're coming into contact with potential victims, or maybe they use this person to seek out and get certain information and pass on to this person. Oh, nasty work. Nasty work. These people obviously believe they're at the top of their game. Untouchable. I don't think so. I don't think so. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups in the reverse. What is her role, Spirit? Okay. Excuse me. Oh. So that's her intention. Oh. So this is like a group effort, if that makes any sense. So this person may be the one that picks out Kings of Cups in the upright. Again, remember, one's in the reverse, one's in the upright. So that tells me they pick people of honor. They pick people upstanding. They pick people in certain positions in life. and then work the little magic. They probably do some type of manipulation work. Do you understand? To make whoever these people are acceptable to them. What this bitch probably does is she probably cloaks herself in other people's energy to come across as the real deal. But really, this is a sewer maiden. A stinky, I don't know, stinky sewer maiden. I'm not surprised with all the different bodily fluids in your coochie cooch. She's probably got this. She probably gave this person this STD for all we know. But yeah, this is the type of individual she seeks after. So if this person, like, say for instance, someone of honor, yeah, will have discernment. So she will do things either like put a veil over you, maybe, or maybe even, I don't know if she may even, I don't know how she's going to do it, but there's a possibility in it. Like, say for instance, if there's like a setting where, I don't know, they have lunch brought to work, or they may go to a specific spot for lunch. Oh yeah. She'll probably pay someone in that restaurant to put something in this person's food. Do you understand? To make sure his discernment is blocked. To make sure his intuition is blocked. And then she'll emulate the exact same energy he has to make him believe, oh, I found my match. Disgusting. You people are going down. Yeah, they do this, and you can notice chariots on the bottom. They do this to trap people. They do this to trap people. Did I just see a card fire? What's that mean? I got to keep a check on the time as well. Oh. Told ya. Remember, in the upright, this is meant to be someone that's like, you could say like a word witch, but this is someone that's very aggressive. So they may do magic to make themselves talk like how can I say, sweetness and light, to make you further fall into their little trap. Disgusting. 7 of Swords in the reverse. And now shit's come back to bite all of these people by the looks of things. Because that was her intentions. She pretends to be something she could never be. Do you understand? That is her intentions. And these people, Kings of Cups in the upright, is her intended targets. So this is a Jezebel. A Jezebel cloaked as divinity. Oh, wow. Is that what we're doing now? Okay. And we got the Empress on the bottom and the upright. It's like she actually pretends to have the heart of an empress. Yeah, look at that. Looks like the universe is bringing these people to the forefront. Listen, the sun is illumination. You people are being illuminated. You could say exposure if you want to, but they're being illuminated. The universe is bringing these people into the light. And these people are nothing really but the pure darkness. They just pretend to be of light. So they're well versed. They do their research. Listen, their acting skills deserves an Oscar. They put on their best performance. Yep. Absolutely, they put on their best performance. We all know purpose, we know the universe. So maybe this is how they try to make people see them. But people like us, we see you. And you know we see you. That's why you have to come on our lives under fake accounts like we can't see you. We can feel your yucky energy. Because all you do, you come around with confusion. Remember, this is on the bottom. play with you. Root chakra color. And it's also like your crown chakra too. So you like to trap people in your web and then feed off their energy. This is how these people have been getting their new beginnings. Not through hard work. They may give people the perception that's what they've done. No. It's like they all have their stories like well reversed to make it seem more believable. Understand? But they are nothing like that at all. This is the type of people you could say once they get their clothes in, they ain't letting go for love nor money. They will also do spell work to bind you to them. So it's literally kind of essentially like the best way I can describe it, collective, is they turn you into like a zombie, where you're literally blinded by who they truly are. Even when their mask drops and they act unhinged, or you see their true colors, they can turn on the water just like that. So this tells me they've been doing this for a long time. I just said, ooh, practice makes perfect. I don't know if someone has a big mirror, it's like they practice things in the mirror, but they also use a mirror to do energy work as well. I think this woman tries to use the mirror to scry. Weird. Yeah, that is their agenda, innit? To give people fake love proposals. Do you understand me? So their target is people with a high consciousness, and people come from a royal bloodline. Yeah. They doesn't matter how long they wait, because this is how they get their stability. So it's kind of like they win your heart over. And it's like, let the draining begin. Then the draining starts. So maybe they drain other people's energy, and then they go back to these other people, these other narcissists, warlocks in reverse, and they have like group sex to share whatever sexual energy they've stolen from people of a higher consciousness. Gotcha. Yeah, these people like, they know how to pause and plan. They can play the long game. How can I say it? Literally, like, you know, people have been doing things for so long. It's like, as bad as it is, you master the art of manipulation and deceiving people. And then you have other people that you're obviously connected to seal people's fate. Oh, I need love to break up. Genuine Two of Cups. You're getting common for that too, by the way. I thought I might let you know that too. You know it too. Yeah, this is who you are. And that's what you lead with, isn't it? Lust. And for the victims that fell for it, for some of you, the spell's broken. Others, you don't want to believe it. That's on you, innit? Let's use the double card comes back out again. Give me more on this 4 wands to the Chariot spirit. Told you. So you pretend to be a worldly type of individual. You pretend to be a worldly woman. You act as though like, oh, I'm perceptive, I'm intuitive, I'm divine, I'm efficient, I'm honest. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Look at that, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups to the Queen of Swords. This is who you pretend to be. And clearly a knight is not of the right caliber. So again, that's just confirming that you just come in spinning light, isn't it? Because blue's your throat chakra. You tell people, you kind of just basically tell people what they want to hear. Or you will mimic the essence or try to mimic the essence of somebody else. Because you have no essence. You was going as like giving in the sacrifice. Why is this what's happened to this music? You know what is what I've been noticing some really weird things going on. The devil's trying to work hard, isn't it? But he's still lost. So yeah. You indulge in fake love proposals. But it's literally, what did I tell you? So how it came out in the reverse? Did you try to lure somebody back with some rotten, stank ass, dripping coochie? And they rejected you? Or someone's put a stop to you and exposed you? Probably the universe. Or karma. Oh. Either someone feels like they're dying inside or someone is actually dying. Excuse me. Oh, wow. Is it all the magic? Can't remember what movie it was. Remember the movie where, I don't know if it was water or some type of liquid and it would burn the witches and then they would just start melting. I'm literally seeing someone like decompose and like melting, but there's like a lot of like nasty steam and nasty smoke and they're bubbling up. So whatever's on the inside is coming out. Everything that you've been suppressing is now coming out. It can be seen. I just wait for the world to see. So whatever you've been using to make yourself appear who you're not, them days is gone. Yeah, them days is gone. Hear the birds? Confirmation. Hear the birdies? What about this devil in the reverse? Thank you. Okay. For the real people of high level of consciousness, please stand up. Please stand up. And we are. This is the universe doing this. You're being purged from the planet, basically. Whatever spell people was under or manipulation, that's gone. So if this is a thing where people can see people's true light or their purity of heart or spirit, yeah, not so much for you, boo-boo. That's kind of like what people see. It's like your true image is been revealed, basically. You know, they say, and I've experienced that as well, where you can see beyond the mask, And the thing about it is, demons like this, they know when you see them. They know. They can tell just from your reactions. They know that you see them. No matter how much you try and play it off, they know that you. And that's what it is to make you know that people can see you. That's it. You've become unhinged. Do you understand? That's when the war begins. The minute people see you. Diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. Yeah. Notice how it fell right at the chariot. So look, this is what you do, innit? You have people in some type of confusion, mental entrapment, feeling bound or oppressed. So these are probably one of your many tactics that you use. But it's all an illusion, isn't it? Because it's just an energy. Do you understand? So if you stay in it, you're going to become it. If you fight through it, do you understand me? That shit will dispel. Ooh, because you have no power. Solar plex, 3 of cups. Oh, sorry, 3 of coins. So you want to be recognized for somebody that you're not. So I'm kind of getting like that's how you are able to stay under the radar. Do you understand? And getting so deep or deep enough before people actually realize. Do you understand? So you try and destroy from the inside out. Well, that was one of your tactics that you used, clearly. And you kind of got off on like, how can I say, putting everything that you are, everything that you do with your lies, is even just like the vileness of you on someone else. So either you're a word witch or that's whatever. I wouldn't say it's a gift. A demonic power, definitely. Do you understand? Or even if it is a God-given gift that you had, you used it for demonic means. And that's not going to fly. Sorry. So you must have done this to a lot of people. To trap people within their own mind, to then break them down slowly, destroy them slowly, destroy their confidence, put them in fear. You know, fear is a stealer of joy, in it. So it's literally like you bound people, and then you all suck them dry. Oof, nasty work. That's not love. But you try to come across as like you would be like the Ace of Cups. So again, this could even be family members as well, collective. Queen of Coins in a reverse. This is someone that's not good with money. This is someone that's reckless. They squander money. They're not reliable. They're not capable or practical. Everything that they should be, they're the total opposite. Complete opposite. Do you understand? They just hide it very well. But I'm sensing that these people can't hide this type of shit no more. Because those of us that do have these authorities or do hold these titles, yeah, you can't fearmonger us. You can't bully us into submission. Do you understand? Give me some more of this Queen of Coins in the week. So not only that, so that's who your God is. Money, material means 6 of coins. So you portray it as though like you're trying to help people. I'm just trying to share with you. Yeah, right. What, share your gift of manipulation? Why did that happen right in the middle of the live? So I mean, do you know what, collective? This is just a confirmation that they're trying to make people. They're trying to silence people. You ain't silencing me. Do you understand? Not at all. You don't scare me either. Never. Yeah. So that's like saying the right ones were all coming together. Yeah. We want unity. Do you understand me? We don't want to go between your legs. Thank you. Unlike some people that might want to portray that. Just to get people, it's just to get people to let their guard down so that they can sink their clothes in and trick your mind. Do you understand? And once you allow that, whatever they do in the spirit to bind it or make it like a binding contract, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I can miss one on there. Doja. So, confirmation. Magician to the Ace of Cups. So you utilize this with sex magic to enter into an Ace of Cups situation. You can't do that shit no more. We're always going to expose you. It is what it is. And I think more now that people are waking up, I'll be honest with you, there could be a lot of commitments that may be falling apart. You'll continue to have tower moments until you realize that the person that you believe is your one is not your one, clearly. Because there would be no confusion. You understand? And there's a thing where it's not reciprocal. They just take. So these people are probably very draining, very codependent. But it may like formulate is in like, oh, I just want to protect you, or I just care, or I need to tell you this. Yeah, it's all a fabrication. But the one of us that do the work, we own the Ace of Cups. We are the Ace of Cups. We are truly the Ace of Cups. So maybe these people even try and impersonate others of the divine ones. But remember, everybody makes their choices, isn't it? So you can't complain about that. Yeah. You like to do it so that you can steal other people's wishes of fulfillment. You pretend to be a wish of fulfillment. And that's like very demonic when you think about it. Very demonic when you think about it. Yeah, you must be out there chanting over the moon cycles, huh? Doing little rituals. That's naked vampires. Sacrificing animals. Some of you be people. Give me more on this Queen of Coins in the reverse spirit. Yeah, you know, I'll burden with the choices that you made. Once your tactics are revealed, manipulation can no longer work. That's what I'm getting. Once your tactics are revealed, your manipulation has no power. It no longer works. That's why you're really mad. So say, for instance, you try to call back in past people that you've done this. Ooh. The moon in the reverse. Oh, so your illusions. So the illusion that come out of your mouth have either been exposed or people can see through it. So people are, whoever you're trying to confuse or entertain fraudulently, they can see through your manipulation. They can see through your facade. You don't like that. That makes you angry. but you still won't take accountability. It's not an option, boo-boo. Or because you can't be seen as a star. Make it make sense. But that's your choice, isn't it? So obviously green is heart chakra. So if your heart isn't open, how can you explain obtaining things that you would have never acquired? Other than if you siphoned or stolen it for someone else. Make it make sense. So once you share the right information for people to better protect themselves, or to maybe see a situation that they may be currently in to best protect themselves, then that's a job well done, collective. That is a job well done. You make it so obvious. See, I told you. And do you know what? I had a feeling this was going to come out. Because of the fact of your deceit and hidden agendas have now been revealed, it's the collective who now has a fresh start. Or they can continue on their path with clarity, is what I'm getting. Only the devil comes with confusion. The creator doesn't give you confusion. Very clear and precise. See, once you know their tactics, yeah, it's hard for them to utilize it on other people. Which is why they try and take people out. Do you understand? Or deem that person as crazy. But then look what they're doing. Isn't that the personification of crazy? Yeah, definitely the personification of crazy. So we've been speaking up on the deceit, hidden agendas, unfair dealings, lies, slanders, thievery, fraud, all of that shit. And this is why we get a new beginning. And this is why your ass is in the reverse. You understand? Can't put it no better than that. So the universe has brought all illusions to the surface, or bring some type of clarity to what was hidden. Do you understand me? Things that may have been said, deceit, unpredictable. Because remember, this is blue too. So this is things that are spoken, or maybe information being told, or things people was made to believe that was a lie, basically. Do you understand? So I suppose those of you that have the incurable STD would know only too well. Am I right? You know who you are. And you know that we know who you are. Hence why you're on fake accounts. Hence why every time you hit a nail on the head, you disappear. It's like you got it's like literally, you know, someone's like, I don't know, someone's having like chest pains or like panic attacks. Or like, what do you call it when like you can't catch your breath, like hyperventilating. You got your asses hyperventilating. So you may have been telling lies saying, oh, I left because I saw them with someone else. Stop lying. Yeah, we will be together again in a reverse. Never gonna happen. Again, most of us know if the past is the past, it's called the past for a reason. The past has nothing to do with the future. Why do you want to bring the past into our present day? Make it make sense. Yeah. These are people that might like to act as though they have no memory or no knowledge. They're lying. They remember everything they did. Because that's what they do. And they play the dumb card. Yeah. I know, you bet you wish you could have treated people better. Too late. Yeah, someone's pissed. Someone is pissed we're speaking up. Someone is pissed we're speaking up. Alright, what card is... Ooh. 3 in the reverse. It's not you feel people leaving you behind. You know you've been left behind. So listen, we are not responsible for other people's delusions. We make that very, very clear. Collective, I want you in the reverse. No, they don't. They might like the idea, but then to step up to the plate is all bullshit. You know, how can I say? You know, when they say like a leopard never changes its spots. For so many people, they're so stuck in their ways, so egotistical, that they want to stay in self-denial. Cool. But you don't have the authority or the power to try and keep others in your own self-denial. Do you understand? Of course they did. So somebody, you may have had people trying to say to you, oh, I didn't know what I was doing. Yes, you did. Because it was intentional. It was deliberate and intentional. You came closer than anyone in the reverse. It's all just a lot of sweet. You know, you get some people that think that they can talk their way out of anything. Yeah. Or talk themselves back into someone's life. Nah, boo-boo. Nah. Of course you're going to regret lying. You don't even regret lying because your ass got caught. Period. Again, collector, some of the people have been doing this. No, you don't love anybody. You love yourself. And we love ourselves. So, do you understand? We love ourselves. These people don't know the meaning of love. How can you love anybody when you don't love yourself? Make it make sense. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. No, you're not going to find this in anyone. Period. For some reason, you got some people that try to build a bear, or should I say, build a Jezebel with divine energy. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I had a nice dinner last night, you know. And then I felt bad for eating it. It's weird, isn't it? I ate some red meat and it was yeah. I don't know why this is coming out. Yeah, maybe some of you need to start taking better care or eating better. You know? I know it's good to fast, but some of you may have taken it to the extreme, if that makes any sense. Where it could be affecting your health, or it could possibly affect your health. Yeah, it's good to fast, but you still need some levels of nutrition. Does that make any sense? I get when people say, "Oh, I get my energy." Yeah, that's all fine and well, but excuse me, unless you're consuming like fruit and veg, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You understand? Of course, they wish they treated you better. They know that your energy collective is intoxicating. You see, when you're okay with you and being in your own solitude, that's how you really come into who you are. Because when you're around too many people, yeah, especially if you have a empathic energy, let me just say this: you can pick up the emotions of everybody around you. And unless you're tuned in and tapped in with yourself, you may have been thinking, "Oh, why am I feeling like this?" Not realizing it's not you feeling like this. You're picking up on other people's emotions and misconstruing it as your own. Do you get that? Yeah, that's what that is. And it's not. Why are they flying up in the air like this? Can we get some shares, please? I bet they do. So is this you like at this point, Claire, I'm not trying to be funny, yeah. Especially when you, how long can you hear the same words, but yet they'll never see no changed behavior? So why would anybody fall for it now? Make it make sense. These people just want to save face. That's all that is. I'm telling you shit like it is. They're trying to save face. So they're gonna sit there, stalk you from fake accounts, platforms, watch you to try and figure you out. They're just trying to find an angle at which they can come at you to manipulate you. Make it make sense. Like they think we're really that stupid. That's an insult to our intelligence. Do you understand? Again, you made your choice. We made our choice. Do you understand? I stand on everything I've said and done, period. You understand? I'm not apologizing for shit. I got nothing to apologize for, period. So why should I worry about other people's lies? Hear the sirens? Is it affecting me? No, I don't care. Lie away. You know business. Yeah, these people are saying that they want to say, oh, I wish things could be different. I wish I could take back my words. No. Because some things you can say, apologies will never fix. Not at all. Regardless if people want to say, oh, they're acting out of their own trauma, that's not an excuse. Again, it's not an excuse. I'm acting out of my own trauma. So what? We've all been hurt. The fact still remains. That's not an excuse to then go out. That's not a validation for you to then go out there and then try to totally annihilate someone because you don't want to take accountability. No, what they need to let go is all their toxic ways, but they can't. That's what I'm saying. A leopard doesn't change its spots. And it's sad that you know, you got to undo all what you was taught growing up. So you expect elders to have more maturity, more wisdom, more knowledge. No. They're more bitter, more evil, more manipulative, and more demonic. Not all, but a majority of them. And I'll tell you that to your face. I feel no way about it. Somebody wants you to know that they're waiting for some type of sign. Do one. Is that the sign you're looking for? Do one. Oh no, why is these? I'm just trying to thank you. Then why some of these cars was upside down? Let's see, what's this? What other chiefs are they hiding with? Yeah. So for some of you, they know they know you were the best thing in their life. But they still treat you like trash. Best thing in their life. I was like saying, and do you know what? I watched this post where this man was saying, yeah. I said it again. I said that a long time ago. So just seeing this shit play out now, it's just confirmation. And he was saying the world is backwards. He said he's seeing Jezebels getting wiped up. People of honor are being destroyed and sent in the loony bin. And I just said that it's true that everything's backwards. But that's how the devil has a hold of a lot of people. He's got a lot of people in the chokehold because of the choices they made. They want instant gratification. I can definitely agree with this one. There was never the one for you, collective. So many people probably are trying to like not react, but I think it's more so you collective. They expect you to react if you hear any of these people's names being mentioned. So for you to show a reaction to these people in their sick twisted mind, that means, oh, they must still care. Not. Yeah, I bet they do. So for some reason, they I don't know. Take out with however you resonate, but to me, I ain't hearing none of it. Of course, that's why they're stalking you. That's why they're stalking you. Do you know why am I? That song came to mind, isn't it? I always feel like somebody's watching me. Ain't got no privacy. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Yeah, well then guess what? You need to watch. Yeah, they didn't lose their self-collective, they lost their soul. So you're gonna see what's that saying? Yeah, for some of you, people may hope that they haven't messed everything up with you. Let me give you a strong word of advice. And our survey says that should answer that one for you. You know, I don't feel like, that's what I'm saying. To me, this is just like more manipulation. People that want to pretend like they regret lying to you. No, they don't regret lying. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the lies. I know I got to think into a joke in it, but shit. That's how that goes, isn't it? They don't regret. They don't regret nothing. The only thing they regret is being caught and exposed. That's it. That's the reality. They just regret being caught and exposed. That's going to lead to shit they may have done in other parts. You understand? Because it's all the same patterns, see, like you get a maze. Every path leads back to these same people. I'm gonna tell it like it is. We'll see if it comes out in it. Give me some from the Kipper deck spirit, please and thank you. Give me some confirmation for the collective, please and thank you. Confirmations for the collective. Confirmation for the collective spirit, please and thank you. Any more? Yeah, this is one. I told you. These thieves are going into poverty. That's what they're destined for. That's what they're destined for. For some of you, it is your family. It is what it is. They're a day late and a dollar short. As my nan would say. You're a day late. Ooh. Why was this one? Yeah, this is yeah. Because something was misappropriated, basically. Or someone's identity was stolen, I'm getting. Forged. Courthouse. They don't want to go to jail. They stole some type of sudden wealth that didn't belong to them. They knew it too. That belonged to a privileged lady. which is you, collective. Because it definitely ain't them. That was left from a past or a loved one. Someone that's of high honor. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Yeah. That's kind of on the fence. And it's funny how this card fell over this way. So basically, this is telling me that these people cannot talk their way out of this. They cannot talk their way out of it. They cannot bribe their way out of it. You understand? Birds of a feather flock together. Oh, there's another one here. Yeah, so yeah, we know about the message of concern. We've been in about the message of concern. So this tells me I'm getting whatever it is, you're not getting away with it. There's no escape, there's no forward movement, and there's no journey for you. I guarantee you, the new journey you're going on is a journey to the jail cell. Okay? And that's for those of you that make it. Some of you ain't even going to make it to the jail cell. But there's already a nice plot ready and waiting for you. So I suggest you get all your finances in order. Yeah, we know you're concerned. Kind of BS isn't working. Yeah. Ooh. So this is the fake lover. Oh shit. Told you. What did I say to you? What did I just say? So whoever this official person is, whether that be the family member, governmental figures, court, whoever you are, yeah, you're in bad health. And it could be more than one person too, depending on who you were sharing your bodily fluids with, you know. So there was a false lover in the reverse that clearly stole somebody else's money. In the reverse. Give me my money. You know it, and we know. Oh, I told you. I told you. You was either hoping to take this to the grave or you tried to put someone else in that grave. So now, ooh. So a false person in the reverse has been exposed. Thank you, Spirit. For some of you, you was destined for this. This has been going on since you was a child. That things relatives left for you have been stolen from you by your own family. Or I can see it as they've been trying to take out since you was a child. Yeah. So where this false person is now, this false person in the reverse, so that means you've been exposed. Or maybe you tried to call the privileged lady a false person. BITCH, please. Yeah. You're in thoughts. But I'm kind of getting, you really want to know what the collector's thinking. Interesting. Yeah. I know what you're thinking. You did all that work. And you're still not seen as high honor. So collector, there could be a main male. I don't know what kind of involvement they have. Or if this is the person that figured it out and brought this shit to the light, possibly. Or there is a main male that is in high honor that saw through the bullshit. Maybe these people tried to bribe him and he was having none of it. And he brought this shit down. Because for all of us, it's going to be, even though the The actions were the same. How shit played out may be different, or similarities may be different for each and every one of us. Does that make any sense? But the overall agenda and the intentions were always the same. Coffins again on the bottom. Let's see. Anything else for the kipper? Please and thank you. Give me some kipper. Give me some kipper. Yeah, you had an expectation. That's why you're in your thoughts. You didn't expect it to go this way. I know what you're saying. But it worked on everybody else. Guess what? The collective ain't everybody else. Do you understand? The collective isn't everybody else. I know you're in despair. Yes, you're expecting to go to jail. I'm going to just confirm it. You're going to jail. Yeah. Yeah, this could be, there's a few of you involved. So this is like a whole family that worked hard. This could be an elder as in like older father maybe, older brother, grandfather, uncle, cousin, whatever the case may be. Because like I said, for everybody's going to be different. But yeah. These are the narcissistic men in your family, basically. So because you wasn't in, no, they're in despair. So despair is in the reverse, yeah, and great fortune in the reverse. So that means, give me my money. Wherever you stole, you got to return, boo boo. Sorry. So whatever narrative you've been trying to push has been rejected or exposed. Yeah, so I'm getting this in the upright, so I'm getting collective. Your pathway is clear. They try to block your pathway, basically. They were trying to block your pathway, stop you, trap you, to basically finish you off. I'm telling like it is. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. No, I could pull some, make sure it doesn't drop off. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see what comes out of this one then. Expose some of these initials, Spirit, please and thank you. Expose, so I can let my collective know these initials, please and thank you. Oops. Yeah, so whoever this cult leader is, or the head of this, yeah, karmic family. They're responsible for a lot of deaths in the family. Yeah. Yeah. The community knew about this. So that makes you complicit and guilty by association. Oh, I like this one. I like this one. All right, let's see if we got any more, Spirit. Any more from this deck, Spirit, for the collective, please. And thank you. Look how 2 aces, you're ace, collective. You are ace. Look at that, how 2 aces came out. Look at that. You're ace. You are the one, too. Told you. fact that I keep hearing sirens as well, that's just confirmation. Yeah. Some of you got some siblings that are going to be going to jail. I just heard sirens and birds. Like, what? Yeah. With your money, man, make it make sense. They paid any and anybody. Some of you, it's a father figure with the sign Taurus. Yeah, for some of you, you're already in your new beginning, so you don't really give a damn about these people. They want you to care so bad. Absolutely not. Yeah, they're the ones responsible for hacking and attacking your social media. We know, boom, 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 boom. We know, and I know, we know, oh. You know, we know, oh. We know, and you know, we know, oh. Yeah, there's been a lot of this too. For some of it may have been done to you that they tried to cover that up too. For some of you, I'll tell you straight, there is a lot of incest in a lot of your family's bloodline. Yeah, for some of you, yeah. I'll give it straight to your face, no chaser. Straight to your face. I get it straight to your face, no chaser. Straight to your face. All right, let me just grab some. I need to go and eat some. I'm starving. I'm starving. Starving like Marvin. Did you see that news going up? Starving like Marvin. And it's funny how why don't you want to share the live? You want to be in or be a nosebleed, you don't want to share the live. So what I do is the ones that don't the ones that don't even communicate, I'll go through all one by one and just block you. Oh shoot. And block you. And I say that purely because we know what you're up to. And as soon as someone said it as well, they said a share, a like doesn't cost anything. And any people I know would do that is haters. Can I get 2 cards from the South Sorcery Alchemy deck? I like that one. Exactly. For some of you, they never expected you to return back to yourself. He was hoping to stay with it. He was hoping to bombard you with reactive abuse in the hopes that you would respond the way that they've been portraying to the community, and you haven't. So that's testimony to you, and I'm proud of you. That's how it's purple. This is the universe. So the universe backs you, collective. The universe is backing you, boo. And I definitely can't touch that. Let me see what color this is. A returning. Remember you're magic. You are magical. Right, so it's a returning. Oh my days. Collective, I kid you not, yeah. How these 2 cards came out, look at it, look at where they are on the list. 1, 2. Okay. 110 and 113. 110 and a 113. I'll just put my finger in it. It says they called us witches for being she who knows, and they burned us at the stake or drowned us in water or tortured us. They didn't realize that we're alchemists, that we work with the elements of nature to purify, and that purification, when it simply makes us stronger and not necessarily muscular or need to hold it all together. Strength? No, I'm talking about the strength, fortification, resilience that comes from knowing and trusting all that I am. And your affirmation is, I am returning to it all. I'm returning to it all. I'm returning to it all. You'll never make me fall. I was only joking. I'm a mother loving safe space. You sure is. Right. This is a call from deep in your belly and bones to first come into the relationship to like with yourself, and then hopefully over time and with fierce remembrance, a relationship of love. You in your body and remaining connected to your body means that you can always locate yourself. And if and when you call back dislocated power, it will have a place and space to return to. Yep, you become the mother loving safe space, a place and space where you no longer need the validation of others. Okay? I am a mother loving safe space. Yes, you are, collective. Stand on it. Unapologetically, too. You only know that the only ones that would actually be out there trying to like refute anything would be the demons themselves. What's good, demons? How's the karma going? Not so well, huh? Set plans failed. Smear campaign failed. Humiliation ritual failed. I'm just going to get one animal. One spirit animal. This is watching over the collective. It'd be nuts if the crow come out, because I've been seeing a lot of crows. I've been seeing a lot of crows. Can we get 2 animal spirits for the collective spirit, please? Thank you. Let us have 2 animal spirits for my divine collective. Please and thank you. Can I get 2 animal spirits for the divine collective, please? Thank you. Ooh, spirit card. Straight out the deck. First one out the deck is a spirit card. It'll be magical. Honey. Ooh, I didn't ask for that many. God damn. Oh, look. I didn't, well, it wasn't a crit, it was a hawk. But yeah, I'm just going to take 2 because, yeah, that's just wrong. So we've got a spirit card and a water card. Oh, shit. That's like 2 water in it. So maybe someone's being guarded by a water spirit of some sort. Yeah. All right, spirit. Which one is the serpent? Phoenix. Oh, the serpent's the second one. Look at that. Healing emotional wounds, expressing your desires. Collective. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotion, creativity, sensuality, or desire. The sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most, our hearts are at ease, and our relationship are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. And it says the sea serpent and the second chakra, the subtle energy of the sea serpent occupies the area of the Svatshishna Svatshishana chakra, located deep within the pelvic bowel. This chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire and is associated with the water element. Swasthistana translate as in her own abode, indicating this chakra is the home of the Divine Mother, Kundalini herself. Oh, I like that one. And then we got the starfish, which I know that's water. Yeah, that's water. That's starfish. Oh, beautiful, alluring, superficial, or shallow. Well, I think superficial or shallow would mean if it was in the reverse. But upright, beautiful, and alluring. The starfish is a natural and exquisite beauty, mesmerizing to all. Being around someone with starfish energy is a thrill, like you've been put under a spell of divinity itself. The problem is, these creatures have been reliant on how they look and what other people think of them for so long that they may have forgotten their deeper callings. When this card appeared, it is important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearances? What dreams have I put aside to please others? Hopefully you haven't connected. If you have, get out of that. Get out of that. When you're in balance, you're uplifting, artistic, and expressive. When you're out of balance, you gossip and you feel empty. To bring it to balance, positive friends. So that's a good one. If it resonates, I want me to carve out this way. So yeah. Oh, damn. That is that. And I will be back with another one. Hold on. Very, very soon. I was gonna say, what's that noise? That's not music, that's frequency, and I was thinking, what's that noise? Alright, guys. Untouchable. I don't think so. I don't think so. Untouchable. I don't think so. I don't. What kind of name is that? Kilimanjaro. Good for you. I need to go to the toilet badly, man. Oof. It's a beautiful day. Doom, doom, doom. Don't let it slip away. Touch me. Doom, 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 doom. These motherfuckers are far from innocent. And these motherfuckers are bitter all because